everybody, welcome to Active Self-Protection Extra. I got an interesting one here for you today. We're here shooting at C2, and my pistol-mounted optic, my Holosun 507C here, the battery is starting to go. And the 507 in particular gives you a clue about how that is. And that's really useful because it's still a useful dot when it happens. Today, I'm gonna show you what that looks like.
Today's video is brought to us by Mantis. The Mantis family of products is integral to ASP staff building handgun and carbine skills and are your most economical and fastest path to improvement in your skills too. Whether you choose the X10, the Laser Academy, the Blackbeard, or use them all in concert, they will help your practice be more effective, efficient, and fun. Go check them out, pick up a unit, and thank them for sponsoring today's video.
Here's a great reason. This is why I say shoot a lot, okay? Shoot a lot, at least dry practice a lot. Because now this is not my carry gun, okay? This is my training gun. This is a Robar P30 hybrid trigger put together by Robar before they went out of business, and it got tuned recently by Ernest Langdon. And I love this gun. It's a great training gun. It's got about 63,000 rounds through the pipe now. And this dot has had all 63,000 of those rounds. But dots do die, right? You've got to take care of the batteries. But this is my training gun. I don't give a crap about it, quite frankly. So I just leave the battery in it until the battery croaks. Now, do I recommend that for your carry gun? No, these are the CR1632 batteries, and on the Holosun, you replace them on the side here. And so I recommend you replace them on, pick a day of the year. January 1st, your birthday, 4th of July, you know, America, whatever. I don't care, pick a day, right? And just replace it every year. It costs you less than $1. And then that way you never worry about your dot being live. But on this one, because it's my training gun, I give a crap. And so I want to show you what it looks like. Now, here's the thing. If you're that cheap and you want to just go ahead and let the battery go, this one is doing what it does when it's about to die. And that's super helpful. And that is it blinks. It will stay on and then blink off and come back on. And then be on and then blink off and then come back on. Let me show it to you, see if I can get you to see it down the pipe. Let me clean any crap off of it just so that it's the best look possible.
Bring it down just a little. Right there. A little more, down a little more. Perfect. Perfect. Don't move it. Oh, 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 oh. Up. And then towards that wall. Perfect. You can see it flashing.
So
a
what
little bit more that way.
So you see the flashes here? See that it's on, and then it gives me a little blinky blink? That's what we want to see. That's what's not what we want to see, but that's what we'll see when the battery is starting to get low.
Right. Oh, a little too much. Yeah, perfect.
You'll start to see that if the battery is a little low, and that's what it looks like.
Awesome.
Now, however, what we'll say, now that said, in this condition, is it still useful? Yeah, I mean, it's perfectly useful. I didn't notice it coming off. It probably blinked while it was in recoil and then showed back up. And I'm getting A zones all day long. So would it be useful? Yes. Does it remind me that I need to go put a battery in this one? Yes. Did I bring a battery to the range today? No. Am I going to continue to use this gun as my training gun today? Yeah. I have a training gun for a reason. So I'm going to let it keep going. The battery shouldn't die. It'll start doing that a couple of weeks before it dies for real in reality. But as soon as you see it, it's time to replace the battery. But I think that's a useful thing because it'll show you that. Now, here's the problem for a lot of people. If you're like the average Joe and you fire this firearm and you dry practice with it less than 5 times a year, you may go through that 2 weeks and not recognize that you've lost your dot because your battery has croaked and you haven't looked at it in 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 6 weeks or 8 weeks. And so this is why I say at least dry practice, at least a couple times a week, right? So if you dry practice with your firearm safely a couple times a week, you'll get to see the dot if it starts doing that to you. If you go to the range once a month or so, or once every 6 weeks or so, you'll get to see that when it's part of your regular practice. And then that way you can catch these problems before they exist. The better answer, of course, on a carry gun for sure, is to change that battery every year so that you don't end up having this problem. This is my training gun. Thought I would show it to you. Hope it helps you.